Okay, so I'm waiting for the guests to join. Yeah, hello.
Hmm. The lion himself. Kiwambe.
Yes, well done. Good morning. Good morning,
Good
afternoon.
morning. How
Uh,
is Abuja?
yeah, fine. I'm guys doing well. So
Uh,
just remind us the questions. Okay, where are you coming from? Where?
I'm in Ibadan now.
Which part of? Huh?
Ibadan, Oluyole, Ring
Which
Road,
state
Oluyole
in
in Ibadan.
Nigeria?
That's Oyo
Ibadan.
State.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So, you said, okay, just remind us the questions so that other people will know what you want.
I want to go for a 408,
Uh,
but it has electrical issue. It has been parked for like
uh,
3 years. So rats have eaten the fuse box, some wire on the fuse box.
uh,
I can I wish I can snap it and send it to you first for you to see.
yeah, that makes sense. But I think I got what you're saying. But yes, like you said, that makes sense if you have snapped it.
Mm. Let me send it to your WhatsApp now. Then I'll now call you back.
What's up?
I'll join
Okay.
you. Thank you very much.
All right. Peugeot 3408 with, I'm not mistaken, EW10A engine, which is a 2.0 liter petrol engine. Also, most likely with automatic transmission, which is 88. So, the car, for what he said on the WhatsApp, was parked for about 3 years. And carrying harness, which I regard as um, hold on, okay. Um, Whether I can check that. So trying to join. I'm not sure I can show it to you guys here. I can't show. Can't the pictures of what the rat did on the wiring harness. So, but if I would describe it, it actually ate up some wires on the BSM and also the engine ECU. So, while I'm waiting for him, so that I can, for what I've seen, advise him. So, um, now for those who don't know, 408 is for that. I can't remember when the production started. The first production for it. So it should be because it has to be after the production of 407, even though it doesn't actually. It's a different vehicle. It's not actually okay. 408 should be probably 2008 upward. I don't know for sure because I know 408 is especially that particular is a T7, which means saloon version of 308, the early 308, the first 308 model. So that should be 2009, 2010, or so, or thereabout. I think it was around from 2010. I can't remember. So, so that's the model I'm talking about, not the recent one. Okay, so welcome back. Yes, welcome back. Yes.
Thank you.
So I've gone through the pictures you are taking with those what's those wires the what it's they are just very minor.
Okay.
So you can easily so that shouldn't discourage you from buying the car.
Okay,
Uh,
sir.
the only but as it is now, of course, you can't start the car until
No,
those. In
yes.
fact, you don't even need wireless schematics. You don't need
Okay.
wireless schematics. What I wanted initially, I was thinking that if the because there are two wireless harness there, the one
Okay.
of BSM, which is the fuse box, and one of the engine ECU. So the rat actually ate those harnesses. I was thinking probably it ate them completely, especially the BSM. Because if they affect the BSM wire that badly, then the only way to get it right is to get another 408 with that engine. You pack them side by side,
Okay.
get a wiring schematics. But in this case, you don't need to.
Okay.
So a good electrician can easily just uh, change those part of the wire that were eaten up.
Okay.
So since I believe the wires were not connected, the battery was not on the car. Even if it
No,
was,
no,
probably it was dead by the time. So it won't affect any module. So the only thing I would suggest is if you're buying the car, check that transmission very well.
no.
One of the weaknesses of that 408 model is because that transmission model. The model
Okay.
is 88.
Okay.
88 is um, I don't want to a replacement of AL4.
Okay.
AL4 is all these automatic gearboxes you find in 307, 406, 407, the four-cylinder engine. So if you're a user of any of these cars I mentioned, you can tell even when the gear this AL4 is working well, it's not the smoothness is not just encouraging. They are not smooth. Let me just put it that way. I've never driven anyone that is that smooth, except I think it was once. That one, the mileage of the car was about 35,000 kilometers. So the
So it's
gearbox
still
was
new.
like basically still new. Yeah, so the car it was in 406. Other than that, AL4 is a very annoying gearbox. So 88 behave the same way, so you need to check it out to be sure. Um,
And the challenge now is that since the car is not moving, we won't know the state of the gearbox. But the owner said
Yeah,
she's using,
uh-huh.
she just packed it.
Everybody will say the same thing. He says,
Ah,
he wants to sell his product, so don't listen to what he says.
oh,
The other thing is, it's not like don't buy the car if the gearbox is bad. No, I will never recommend or suggest that. Only that when you know the state of the gearbox, that will now, from there you know, okay, this gearbox will cost me so amount to replace it. So
hmm,
when you are negotiating the price, you know you have your, you know what you are looking at.
hmm,
The engine is also easily available. Though the accessories are not the same. It's EW10A, yes, but the EW10A engine on 408 have not all, but some of the accessories are different from the 407 with same engine, 307 with same engine. For example, the MTB, the motorized auto body of that engine in 408 is different. So probably a few more other things. I'm not so don't worry much about the engine. Except maybe it's weak. If it's weak, like I said, fine, buy, but um, know that okay, it will cost you X, Y, and Z amount to replace or rebuild the engine. So your concern should be two things: the electrical. Just because the does not mean there could not be other issues electrical. It's only when you fix those that you can, actually now check the electrical tolerance. It's possible there were some abuse already done on the car electrically that you are not aware, you have not seen. In that case, you probably might need somebody who is an expert to actually check the car well for you. Or if you want, you gamble it, but then the parts are available. So, um,
on
so
the
it's,
general recommendation, what would you recommend? Should I go for it or I should leave it?
it depends on the price. It depends on
Very
what
cheap.
he's selling the car to you. If it's that cheap, that's what I'm saying. If it's that cheap, um, the only thing I'll make you okay, let me go for it. Okay,
Ikena,
first, will he allow you to fix it? Will he allow you to fix that electrical, that part where the verse 8 before you decide to buy the car?
pay.
If he can allow you, that means the car will start. Once they put that, connect those wires and the car starts, that's why you can actually tell the state of the car. The reason why I'm saying this is you don't know the transmission condition, the engine condition, and probably other electrical conditions. So let's assume the engine should be about 2 to 300,000 now. Let's assume it's bad. The gearbox should be close to 200,000 or something like that. So you're looking at about 500K. So okay, and let's assume all the electricals are intact, apart from those ones what it's so you won't spend much there. So that's what I'm saying. You need to if the price is given to you, so it's so low that even when you spend up to 500K, it's still a good bargain for you. Then go ahead. But if
She's
maybe
giving
the price given to you is that after spending 500K, a little bit more, you realize that if you had added this money, you would have gotten another 4.8 in a better condition without going all this trouble. So it all depends on how much he is giving to you. From the
now.
look of the body, it makes sense. The body is not in a bad shape. From what I could see on the picture, it wasn't in a bad shape. Normally, when I'm inspecting cars, my focus is usually the body, the electrical. These are the two primary focus. If the body and the electricals are okay. The only thing I'll now be checking on the mechanical is okay, if I'm recommending this car to my client, is he willing to spend so amount to fix the mechanical, which is the most easiest thing to fix on a modern car, the mechanicals. And then this is the price of the car. So if you can price it down, if the seller can agree to sell at this price, it will make sense. So that you have, if you spend 300K or 200K or 100K on fixing the car, you need the overall price you spend on the car makes sense at that price. So those are the things to look at. So
Now,
that my advice is find somebody that can fix that wire, let the car start. From there, you now know, okay, this is what we are
okay,
looking at.
the person is there already. My rewire is there already, and he has gone
Okay.
to Ladipo. He has gone to Ladipo to ask for the price of the wire. That's number
No,
one.
why will he
Number
ask for
two,
the price of the? Well, see, what I could
No,
see,
we're thinking of changing the O wire, the O NS wire.
no, no,
Or do you
wait,
suggest
wait,
okay, let me
maybe
finish the story. Let me
unless,
finish.
unless
Okay, now.
there are other places that the rat ate that I did not see,
No,
that
that is it.
probably it didn't
That is
send.
no, that is how it
There's
is.
nothing to change there now. Ah, God. This is a simple
Yeah.
issue to me. From what I could see there, I mean, the
You
rat,
see?
yes, he ate those wires, but he did it so to the point that he didn't cut it off completely. You could even
No.
see the rubber, those coats of the wire that still goes to the other end that he ate. So you can easily just
Yes.
call. The
Anyway,
guy
now
just.
Ikenna, the woman is a Toyota person. She's using Kainai. So she tried to travel to the village. She came back. The shaft and the legs were making noise. So she just abandoned the car and started using her car, Corolla and Toyota. Now
Mm,
she's giving me for 600,000.
mm, which is okay.
Is it a good
Eh,
offer?
600K.
Yes.
Yes, because I know 408 in good condition in Abuja is around 1.82 million naira. The ones in good
Okay.
condition, Nigerian use, it's around that 2 million in Abuja. So, which I will
But
expect it to
generally,
cheaper elsewhere.
but generally, I know you are an advocate of 406. I know you love 406 to a
Uh,
fault. I,
uh,
in fact, I just sold my 406 last week.
mm.
It's because of this car I sold my 406. But generally, what will you say about 408?
The
General.
issue,
com-
no, okay, what I will say about 408, like, I don't want to compare it to 406 because in terms of
Do the
suspension,
comparison.
okay, in terms of suspension, 406 is far ahead of 408, especially the front
Okay.
end of suspension. Yeah, 408 is the same with 308, the suspension. Similar also to 307. So every 307 user will tell you that one of the things they suffer when it comes to suspension is the shock absorber mounts. They just break at random. 406, probably, I don't
Mm,
know. For me, I've never had issue with those shock absorber mounts. And many policies users have never ever experienced it. But 307, 308, 408, it's like almost every now and then you are removing your shock absorber to change the shock absorber mount. Every now and then.
mm,
They don't last. So it's not as if the shock absorber is weak. It's just that that mount, the mount is what Nigerians locally call shock absorber pad. So it's actually on top.
yeah.
So that is one of the major weakness of 408. Just like so, of course, when driving on a
Okay.
smoother road, you won't have that issue that much. But if you're always on a rough road, means it will fail often. Unfortunately, the new ones they sell in Nigeria, you know,
407. 407.
uh, okay, 407, no, okay, to compare with 407, is that what you're asking?
407. Between 407 and 406. The 407 that carries the EW10 engine.
Mm-hmm. So, you want me to compare 406 and 407 or 406 and 408? Let me understand.
406 and 407.
Okay,
From what you told me now, it's like I'm leaving that 408. I may not go there again.
okay. 407, the suspension of our 406 is still ahead in terms of durability, you know. Mechanical, they are basically the same thing. That what I mean mechanical, talk like engine, gearbox, they are the same, you know. Um, what else? Electrically, they are not. So electrically, I would say 407 is more fragile. I will use that word. The electrical is very, very sensitive. So there are some things 406 will tolerate, 407 will not. The only major issue 407 has is the suspension. It's more fragile than even the 408. So 407 suspension is just not meant for bad roads. It doesn't mean you can't use it. Only that anytime you want to work on it, you spend like triple of amount you will do on a 406 when driven on the same road condition, given the same time. So that's the only thing about 407. The suspend means if let's assume you are the type that drive do on a rough road, you maintain mostly 40 kilometers per hour on a 406. If you get a 407 on that same road, you have to reduce it almost like 20 kilometers per hour. Otherwise, almost every week you are spending your time at your mechanic, you're pulling out. The 407 suspension is so complex. Let me use the word complex. So complex that
Yeah.
you see one or two things. You don't need to piece it the
No,
entire end of the suspension. You know.
it's all right.
So
Let me look it down
uh,
and call you back.
okay.
But generally, I should,
Mm.
from what you said, is a for that I should, for that 408, I should forget it and go back to my
No,
406.
personally, I'm not a fan of 408. So it's not like I'm saying because I don't like the
I know.
car doesn't mean it's a bad car.
I know.
So
Okay. Yeah, I've had what I want
yeah,
here.
I'll
Okay,
prefer
now
for yeah,
anytime
I'll
you
go
see,
for 407. Okay,
anytime you see a good solid 406 with EW10 engine, please beep me. Send it to me on my WhatsApp, please. Hello, can you hear me?
yeah, 406 they cost a lot here in
Anytime you
Abuja.
see,
Yeah, I know. I've
and it's
heard
cheaper
you,
here.
but they cost. If you are looking for a good 406 in Abuja, have up to 2 million naira. Most times they cost more Nigerian use. So that's what I'm saying.
Ah, let me buy
406
it
is
here.
not a car.
Let me, let me buy it here. Let me buy it. It's cheaper here because you won't believe it.
Okay.
I sold my own just last
Mm,
week for 850.
okay.
I will send
Okay.
it to you on WhatsApp. Very neat. I will send
Okay.
it to you on WhatsApp. BW10
Okay.
engine. Super.
Mm,
I will send it to you on WhatsApp.
mm.
I'll call you back.
All right.